Hello, hello, it's June Olson with Junebug Creations, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator coming to you live from Whitefish, Montana on a Sunday. I know, don't freak out. There's only 2 Sundays in this whole year that are the 25th of the month, so on those 2 Sundays, I will be going live, or 2 more Sundays. I know August is one. I don't remember if there was another one after that, but I did look through just to see, oh, how many times am I going to have to go live on Sunday? Because Sunday is usually my day to sleep in, which I did, and not put on makeup and not get all prettied up because no one sees me unless I leave the house. But very seldom on Sunday do I leave the house. So today I'm here for you. Hi, Missy. Great to have you on here. So Missy is the one actually who gave me this idea, because when I used to ask questions about when do you start making your Christmas cards, Missy always said that she made a Christmas card on the 25th of every month. I thought, you know, that would make a great live. And by the end of the year, if we're all making at least one card on the 25th of the month, we have at least 12 cards, right? Well, okay, 11 cards because the 25th of December is already Christmas. But 11 cards, that's a good start. And of course, then we do Christmas in July and we make a whole bunch more cards so that we're geared up for it. And then if you're like me, you have some left over from last year. I have a lot more than some. I'm going to already start addressing them and putting the stamps on them because I have the Forever stamps. And that way, by the time November comes, I can start writing in them and get them sent off. So, and I use address labels. So I have all my customers, my family, my friends on address labels, and that way I can just print out their addresses. So that's what I am working on this year, so that maybe next year I won't have an abundance of leftover cards, that I'll have sent out cards to everybody and maybe even used up all my cards. And if not, maybe I'll only have a few left over, but that just means I made that many more cards. So let's get started. My question to you up above, if you're on Facebook, down below, if you're on YouTube, is do you have leftover paper from last year or maybe many other years? Who knows? My mat's crooked. I gotta fix the mat. Although it's crooked on my table now, but it's straight in the screen. I need to reset up my camera. All right, so today I'm going to use one of my favorite stamp sets, More Wishes, and it goes, and I should have had this on here. Should have had this for you. It goes along with Biggest Wish. So Biggest Wish came out a couple years ago and I've used it a ton. And then they came out with More Wishes. So you can mix and match all the words. You can mix and match the 2 fonts. I love, love, love it. So today we're going to be using the Merry Christmas out of here because I love it. All right. So we're going to do some heat embossing as well. We're going to do some die cutting. You can see I've kind of set up. And I'm going to do a card layout that you have seen a few times because I love, you have lots of leftover paper, Missy. Good. Then this will be a way to kind of use up some of it. I'm going to be using, as you can see, some leftover paper from last year. And I'm going to do my favorite new fold, my gatefold, and maybe this will be the last time you see me do it, but it's really become one of my favorite fun folds. Not sure how to word that. So let's go ahead and get started with it. Oh, I forgot my embossing folders because, hey, we might as well emboss, right? So let's see, I'll pick that in a minute. Let's go ahead and do our card base. All right, we're going to do our card base, set those things aside for a moment. All right, so our card base is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, which is your normal size card so that it fits into your envelope, but there's no folding of it, okay? So essentially it'll be as if we cut off the top portion of the card, but instead of having that ugly cut line, we do it this way now. And I love that I found this, and I don't remember who I found this from. I found it on, I think it was on YouTube, And I just really liked that it looked a lot nicer and less messy by doing it this way. So you have your base of the 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, and then this one is 2 1/2 inches, and sometimes you go shorter, sometimes you could go bigger. I kind of like the 2 1/2 inches. 2 inches works as well. And then, but you want it to go further over, so you want it to go another 1/2 inch longer. So I have it cut at 4 3/4, and then I have it scored 1/2 inch. So it's going to go like this, and yes, it's not going to go behind, it's going to go on the front. All right, so Missy just did one of these yesterday for Card Club with me. Well, everyone who was in Card Club yesterday just did this, and I just really like this style. I think it's really fun. Today I'm just sprucing it up a little differently and not keeping it quite as simple as yesterday's. Yesterday we had some fussy cutting, but it wasn't for decoration. So then I like to stand it up like this, push this down so that it is flush. Oh, it's not quite flush. I'm going to move this over this way. So I want it flush with this side. I apparently scored it a little off, but that's okay. I'd rather have it short here than short on this side. Okay, so you want to make sure to have it short on the right where you will have red anyways versus having it showing on this side. All right, so then we're going to set the base aside. We'll set the, actually while I've got the envelope out, I have some extra pieces here that I'm going to put one of them on here. Actually, that's the one for the inside. We're going to do that one since I've got it, and that way the envelope will be done. All right, and I'm just going to kind of center it there, top to bottom. All right, so my envelope is done. Then we're going to bring in the Stamp Emboss and Cut machine. Here we go. And I like to have it on the left, but you can turn it around and have it on the right. It doesn't have to be on the left. Hello, Kavina. Yay, Christmas. Yes, I know you are a total Christmas fan. All right, did you finally get all your Christmas put away? I finally did. A little more than a month, no less, yeah, about a month ago. I think it was still January. All right, and then we want to bring in our dies. So these are from the Deckled Circle dies, one of my new faves. And we're going to do a red deckled circle, and this is a DSP deckled circle. We're going to do our sandwich of 1, 2, 3, the paper, the die, and another 3. All right, so that's cut. All right, and we'll take these out. And let's go ahead and do an embossing folder. And I think, I don't know, I feel like this one would be too busy. I don't know, what do you think? Does that look like it would be too busy? I don't want the dots. I don't know. I don't really want something super subtle. I really wanted something, ooh, we could do the music because it's Christmas. Let's do the, oh, I was about to put that in there instead of this. Let's see how the music looks. What do you think, girls? Do we want the music or do we want the flower / poinsettia one? I don't know. I'm leaning towards the music now. All right, and I'm not seeing your answers come through, so we're going to do the music. So it's plate 1. All right, so this is a 3D, so it's going to just be plate 1 and plate 4. All right, let's move that out of the way. I love this machine because you just don't even have to worry about your elbow grease. And you know what? You could get this machine for free right now joining my team. If you were to join Stampin' Up, you could choose either the Glass Mat Studio, or you could choose the $35 extra, so it's $99 to join. You get $125 worth of product and the glass mat set, or you could get $30 and $35 instead of this, and you could get a machine. So if you don't have this, but you've been wanting this, now is a great time to join my team. We have team meetings, we have fun little get-togethers. We craft together, we play games, we do challenges, we have a team Facebook group, and you can be just a hobbyist discount shopper, or you can build a business. The choice is yours completely and totally. All right, so we are going to emboss, heat emboss. So let's go ahead. We're going to take our little, I call it a powder pillow. It's got some powder in it, and it helps destaticify your paper so that not everything else sticks to it. Then we're going to take our Versamark and our two Marys. All right, so we have this big Mary, and I'm going to do that one right here. And the Versamark is kind of sticky. And we're going to do our little Mary right here where it overlaps a little bit. And then we're going to take our gold embossing powder. And we're going to use our tweezers that come with our powder pillow and put that on it. All right, I like to let it just kind of sit there for a moment to make sure, and then tap it off. All right, so I have no extra. If you do have extra, the other thing that came with this is a nice little brush. I see just a little bit here, and you can use that to brush things off. Then we want to make sure to cover this up. All right. And the nice thing is with this glass mat, you don't have to hold this in the air and have it get curved. You can lay it down. So I'm going to lay it down, but I'm going to zoom you in so you can see the magic of heat embossing, because it looks so cool. And I got to turn this on, so it's going to be kind of loud, but I'll work on talking over it. All right, so you let it heat up just a little bit, and then you focus it at the heat embossing powder. All right, and I just kind of wiggle it, that way I'm not burning it and holding it down. All right, so let's see, it should be turning. Can you see it yet? Maybe I'm not getting close enough. That could be. It's been a while since I've done. There it goes, there it goes. You see how it's turning? Look how beautiful that is. All right. So there we go. There we go, making sure it's all melted. All right, look at that. Isn't that so pretty? I love how that looks. Everybody give me a wowza. Wowza, wowza. All right, so we're gonna let that cool off right there for a moment. All right. Oh, looks like I got a few speckles on here, but you know what? It's okay, because it's all Christmassy, right? It's supposed to be kind of speckled. All right, so we're gonna bring this back. Oh, I forgot to do the bottom piece. Oh yes, I love that. Look how great that looks. All right, we forgot to do the bottom piece though. So let's put that in there, like that, and bring back that machine. Move this out of the way, because we forgot to do the bottom piece. All right, here we go. All right, how has your Sunday been? My Sunday morning up until about 2 o'clock was carefree, slept in, ate a little bit, relaxed, played some of my phone games, and then came in here and got to work because I have a 3 o'clock Zoom that is business related, and so I have free time until about 3. But I came in here a little early to plan out the card for today and just kind of played a little bit. All right, so there we have that. So let's see about putting some things together. All right, so first we're going to put this right there with our green glue. Everybody say green glue if you are a green glue fan, and Stampin' Seal if you are a Stampin' Seal fan. So, and sometimes I use the Stampin' Seal. You've seen me use it. There's certain situations, but I have now kind of gone more towards the tear and tape when I need something like that. All right, so now see how we have this joint here? Now we're going to cover it up with this, and I love the beautiful white Christmas rose up in that corner. I purposely put it in that corner because I think it just looks so beautiful. All right. So, and I just want you to know, I heard someone on Facebook say that they don't use the green glue because they push out the embossing. Don't push hard. You don't have to push hard. You just apply some pressure and you won't push out your embossing by using the green glue. Now, if you have a lake, if the whole thing, and you've got this all sopping wet, then yes, your embossing might not work so well, but for the most part, it should work totally fine, just like that. All right, so then what we're going to do is we're going to put this on here, like that, and we're going to use, I think we're going to use dimensionals for that part, and I'm going to use plenty of dimensionals, not my usual 4 or so, because it is going to be sticking up. So I'm doing quite a few dimensionals because I want to make sure that it's really solidly on there. I feel like I should be wearing something Christmassy when I do this. Maybe I'll have to go get one of my Christmas shirts out and just wear it on the 25th of each month. Or I could wear one of my headbands from teaching. I have those always handy. All right, so there we have that. We're going to put that right here. All right, so I know that I'm only going to put glue on half of this because I don't want to glue this down onto here. All right, so I know I'm going to just do half. So I'm going to just do kind of a D on here and then fill it in. All right, and let me make sure. Like that, kind of open it, and then here, oh, did I went a little wonky. All right, so I'm going to have to put a little more glue over here, and it's going to go a little lower than half because I did not pay attention to what my front was. All right, so here, oh, I've got a little bit of glue there. So we are going to use, where is it? Oh, you know what? We'll just tap a little bit of the powder on there, and that will help take away the sticky of it. And then later we can use our, and it's not from Stampin' Up, but our glue eraser. Okay, but that's actually working. So if you get glue where you don't want it, you can put a little bit of powder on it, and that will keep it from getting all sticky. All right. Oh, I still got it a little crooked, but that's okay. I'm not even going to worry about it. We're going to bring in some gold cord over here like this and tie kind of a loose bow like that. And then I'm going to get a glue dot, and we got lots of glue dots from kits. You can get the, actually I'm going to use the one from the roll because it's a little bit bigger. All right, and then I'm going to put it over here like this. I'm folding that in half, kind of rolling it up a little so that it can catch this knot like that. And then we're going to bring in some iridescent foil gems. I know you're thinking, wait, but we just have Merry Merry, we don't have Christmas. We will. We're just going to go ahead and do up the front, finish up the front, because a lot of times I end up forgetting. And we're going to do one here and here, and we'll do another one over here. All right, so we have our little gems there, and then we're going to take our card. The white is 4 by 5 1/4. We're going to take this other piece of paper, we're going to put it down here at the bottom, and we're going to put this on the back of our card. There we go, like this. Almost started to cover the whole thing. I don't want to cover the whole thing because I have to write on it, and if you feel the glue through it when you're writing, it's kind of weird. All right, so we're going to put this on the back. You know what, I think I want that paper on the front after all. I mean on the top after all. So let's go ahead. All right, there we go. All right, and then we're going to be putting Christmas here, and I forgot my white paper. There we go. We're going to, oh sweet, that worked out beautifully. All right, and where is my green? Forgot my shaded spruce. All right, here we go with our Christmas. Christmas is really big, so you can do it either way. You could tap it. I picked it up because it was smacking on the glass, and that was making me nervous because it is glass, and I'm sure it will break. I'm sure that just inking it won't work. Oh, hello from Central Florida. Hello, honeybees. How are you? Cute shirt. Oh, this is my sweatshirt for my son's school. He was competing this weekend, and so I've been wearing school clothes this weekend because he is a yellow jacket. He did really well yesterday, got a new PR club. Card Club got to watch him compete because it was right during Card Club, and so I just shared the screen and we all got to watch him. Green glue, but both. All right, so Missy likes green glue, but both. Where's my red? We're gonna do one more Merry. Here we go. So it's a Merry, Merry, Merry Christmas. All right, like that. Then we will close these up before I put something in them or put my fingers in them or something like that. You just never know with me. Then we're going to turn this over and put some glue on it. I guess there was Wish. We could have, oh no, it's Wishes. I was say we could have done the song, We Wish You a Merry Christmas, but that's not all on there. All right, so then we're going to put this on the inside here. All right, so We have Merry Merry, a little crooked, Merry Christmas. And then on the back you can write your sentiment. And here you just get to see that gorgeous, gorgeous paper. I wish they brought back papers, but sadly they don't typically. I think they did once bring back some papers or have it go, but it's seldom. But this is really beautiful paper. So here we have a very simple Christmas card for the 25th of the month. And if you're creating Christmas cards, share them on this post after the live is over. Share your Christmas cards so we can all get some ideas of what to do with past papers. That doesn't even look very nice on here, does it? There we go. That gets a little... There we go. All right. I'm not sure why my camera colors are all wonky sometimes. All right, but the red looks red. Woohoo! Does it look red here? Oh, no, the red looks black there. The green kind of looks there. You can kind of make it look red. I don't know why that does that. All right, so there is a Christmas card for the 25th of the month. Thank you, Missy. It's a fun fold to do. It really is very simple and you can do so much with it. I just love it. So thank you so much for joining me. Keep in mind that there are 4 days left of celebration. 4 days left of celebration. So I'll probably come on live again tomorrow to do another card with one of the celebration items. And then Tuesday, I'm bringing back Tidbit Tuesday with a little tip for you. Wednesday will be Paper Pumpkin Play Date. And Thursday, I'm bringing back Thunderstruck Thursday. So we'll be doing a technique on Thursday. So I look forward to seeing you this week on my lives. Plus, I'm live Monday through Friday on A+ multi-vendor shopping events. I think that's the title. She's got a long title. But come check me out there as well. So I will see you. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Thank you, ladies, for joining me. I truly appreciate seeing you there. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.